A neighbor wants us to pay for her child's medical bill after repeatedly warning them not to play on our property, so instead of paying, I sue them for trespassing. We bought our new house last year. When we first viewed the house, we noticed bikes and children's toys in the driveway and in the side yard. At our final walkthrough, before we signed the final documents and got the keys, we noticed kids in the driveway coloring with sidewalk chalk and riding scooters and bikes. We introduced ourselves to the kids and asked where they lived. They pointed at the house next door. After the walkthrough, my so and I went to the house the kids pointed out and introduced ourselves to the parents and let them know we were buying the house and would be moving in. We also mentioned that with the trucks coming and us moving things in and out, it was not safe to have the kids in the driveway. All was fine when we moved in. The kids didn't play in the driveway, but they were still leaving toys and digging in the side yard. We went over and asked the neighbors to please have the kids clean the toys up and stop digging in the yard. The mother said that previous owners always let the kids try and dig for fossils in the yard and laughed. We said that we were the owner and that we did not want the kids digging or playing in our yard. Then they started up with the bikes in the driveway again. We had cameras facing the front of the house and saw that they would ride in the driveway and the yard, and they were also starting to draw again with the chalk. We again went over to the neighbor's house and let them know we did not want the kids playing in our driveway, our yard, or drawing on it with chalk. A neighbor wants us to pay for her child's medical bill after repeatedly warning them not to play on our property, so instead of paying, I sue them for trespassing. The neighbor again said that the previous owner always let them do it, and again, we explained that we were now the new owner and we did not want them to do this. We also followed this up with a letter to the neighbors, informing them that the kids were not allowed to play, dig, or draw on our property, and sent it by certified mail. Fast forward to Sunday. My so is in the house, and I am in the garage cutting wood for some projects. I pulled my truck out of the garage so that I could work. About 20 minutes in, I heard the neighbor's kids laughing in the driveway, so I went out to see what they were doing. They were riding bikes on the driveway. I told them to please not ride their bikes in the driveway and to go home. Not 5 minutes after I said that I heard the kids again and then heard a scream. One of the kids rode his bike straight into the truck. The neighbor came out screaming at me, accusing me of causing this. The other kid told her that wasn't true and that kid rode right into the car. My so came out to see what the commotion was, and the neighbor started screaming it so that we would regret this. Last night, the father came to our house and said that we were responsible for the medical bills for the kid getting hurt. I told him we were not responsible and that his kids should not even be in our yard. We viewed the camera footage from the day of the incident, and it does show me on camera telling the kids to go home and not play on the driveway. It does show the kid riding the bike in the driveway, but unfortunately, the way the truck was parked did not pick up the kid riding into it. It picked up the sound but no video. It did, however, pick up the other kid, telling the mom that the kid rode into the truck, so called our homeowner's insurance company and informed them of the incident. The agent we dealt with asked for us to send him copies of the certified receipt and video of the incident. He says that as far as our insurance is concerned, if they call and try to claim, they will fight it. He, too, suggested that we go to the police station, so we went there this afternoon. We took copies of the letter and video and showed them to the officer who took the report. He said that the neighbors had been fairly warned that they were not welcome on our property and asked if we wanted them trespassed. We said yes. The officer said that another patrol officer would go there this afternoon to speak with the family and let them know that they had been trespassed from our property. After the police left, the father went on a profanity-laced tirade in the yard, calling myself and my so some very choice names. Again, while there is no video, it is recorded by the camera. We will be getting new cameras that show that portion of the driveway.